Anthony Cumia went off on Erock and gave a health update. So I'm going to play this and give you my thoughts on it. I believe he's in the new South Carolina studio, or maybe the studio in his apartment in Long Island. I think this is the South Carolina one, though. But let's check it out.
So I'll explain what happened, because Erock, of course, sent out a disturbing fucking tweet that completely upset my family and friends. What the fuck's wrong with them? I go, yeah, Erock, I'm not going to be able to do the show. I got done with having a procedure on Friday, and I'm still groggy from the drugs and everything. And he goes, oh, okay, I'll take care of it. And then he posts, Anthony won't be doing the show. He's having some tests done. You know how bad that sounds? Do you know how fucking bad? Nothing good comes out. No one goes, oh, I had some tests, and it turned out I'm in better health than I thought I was. No, that never happens. So I was just like, what the fuck did you say tests for? It's mysterious. It leaves things up in the air. People are like, uh-oh. It wasn't tests. I was having a procedure done to get rid of irregular heartbeats that I've had for 20 years. I figured since they're digging me open and futzing around with all that shit in there, they might as well fix this shit. 20 years of boom, 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 boom. It's just annoying. So Friday I had that done. So I couldn't do the show Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday. I was just relaxing. I was in New York, and I was out on Long Island. I didn't feel like getting on a fucking train into shithole New York City after they were snaking a fucking drain cleaner snake through my fucking veins. I didn't want to go into the city. So Erock with that fucking comment. Everyone. Just yesterday, Jim Norton. You okay, pal? What? Fucking Erock. It's bad enough that I actually did have quadruple bypass surgery. Bad enough. And only Erock can make that worse for my friends and loved ones. Only Erock. So, having some testing. And I was like, of course Erock would say that. It's a typical vague, like not really saying what it is, letting people have to guess for themselves. We've crucified Erock for this on a reinforced cross. We crucified him, very reinforced. In the past for doing the same fucking thing. Just can't figure out. And he goes, oh, well, it was, I just figured I'd come up with something. Yeah, come up with something. Not that. Come up with, the truth. I had appointments, follow-up appointments. I'm not having much fun with this either, folks, or Erock. Not having much fun with this crap either. Coca-Cola is good for you. Yeah, so what they did, they did an ablation, it's called. Oh my god. I hope this is it. I hope that was the last of the fucking bullshit with all this. So what they do is another fucking pipe wire threaded up through your fucking leg vein, artery, wherever the fuck they put it. And this one has like some type of radio transmitter thing at the end of it, and it burns stuff. It burns things. I don't know how they came up with this one or how it works or anything. But they first they have to map out on your heart where the electricity is misfiring. Because that's what it was. They were called premature ventricular contractions. So occasionally the ventricle of the heart goes like boom, and then doesn't do anything, and then it goes boom, boom, a little double beat, and it carries on. But it's just annoying and uncomfortable. So they have to plot out where it's happening with some more voodoo magic, medical voodoo magic. And then they snake this thing up. I don't even know how they do this. They snake it up. It goes right in the heart. Are there a lot of turns? Are there a lot of like things? I don't know. They just snake it right up there. It goes into the heart, right where they need it to go in the heart. Don't know how that's done either. And then that little tip goes to the area that's giving off that erroneous electrical impulse, and it just barbecues it. It burns it. So it's like, here you go. Won't be hearing from that no more. Like, oh, God. I have to do that. I got to go through this shit. And then, not only that, they go, yeah, you got to kind of be awake for it. What? What? Like, no, they'll knock you out at the beginning. And then they'll snake that thing up there. But then they have to put some drugs in you that stimulate your heart so that you start getting these missed beats so they could find them. Like, oh my God, this just sounds fucking terrible. So they gave me drugs and it was pretty good. Gotta admit, the drugs are always fucking good. I was all fucking, I didn't care what they did. Staring at the ceiling. Yeah, it's great. And then they're like, oh, there's some big biker looking dude had to shave me. It's just all the degradation you go through in hospitals and doctors' offices and things. It's just constant degradation. And you just got to do it because you're trying to, fix something. So, some big guy, and he's talking to me, and he's just shaving my pubes. So fucking degrading. Then I go in there and I get some drugs, and then they shoot you up with some kind of Novocaine type stuff. I'm sure it's not Novocaine, but right around the groin area, they got to put some numbing shit in there. And then you're like, you won't feel any pain, but you'll feel, and then what they always say, the pressure. So I did. I felt pressure, and then you could kind of feel this wire going up. Isn't this terrible? This is terrible. You kind of feel that wire working its way up your veins, trying to get to your heart there. And then once they get in there, now they got to stimulate the heart with the chemical. It goes, okay, we're gonna give you this medicine. It's gonna stimulate your heart. Don't worry about it. We're just looking for any missed beats. And they put this in, and your heart just goes nuts. I'm like, oh, this is the end. This is bullshit. They just brought me in here to kill me. So then when they find it, they can zap it, and then they put you to sleep for that. Like, all right, we'll put you to sleep now. We don't need you anymore. So they did. They put me to sleep on that, and it was crazy. It's another one of these medical things that you think about in your life and go, oh, I would never be able to go through that. Fuck it. Just, I'll crawl off into the elephant graveyard or something. And no. They go, oh, do this. And you go, okay. Why not? What else am I going to do? What other choice do I have but to lay on this table and have you thread a fucking hanger, a wire hanger up my fucking groin, my groin vein. So that was the procedure that was done Friday. So, I had to kind of sit with my legs straight for a while because they don't want you to bleed out your femoral artery. It's all life and death shit. It's all crazy life and death shit. And then they thin your blood out so much so you don't get any clotting So, God forbid I use a razor to shave, I'll fucking bleed out from a nick of a zit. So it's fucking nuts. But, some fans got mad that I took another couple of days because, they got to do some procedures. But like I said, not good. Hopefully, that's it. Because I'm pretty tired of it myself. Got to be honest. Not a fan. Not a fan of medical procedures. You know what is weird? You know what this thing cost? The thing on Friday? $200. It's like 1.17 million in surgery cost me $200. And then this, which couldn't have been more than a few grand, maybe, 25, 30 grand, $200. I guess that's the going rate. They go, yeah, we'll do it all, but it's going to cost you $200. Like, okay. All right. Oh, look, the phone thing does work. I saw you type that in there. Ooh, look at this. Okay. We'll go to Tom first. Take Tom. Where is Tom residing from? Tom, can you hear me?
Yeah, in Nassau County, Anthony. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, welcome back.
Thank you, sir.
I mean, I know you've been back for like a week or so, but I haven't really been watching. I kind of almost got in the habit of watching. But anyways, I got some issues of my own concerning my heart, or I'm worried about it. So I'm wondering. I went to I get a blood test every few months because I have leukemia, formal leukemia.
All right, so that was the update. Damn, Cumia had his pubes shaved by a biker-looking dude. I had seen that tweet that Erock put out, and I saw Anthony's response to it because he blasted him on Twitter and was like, "Fake Erock, don't tell the people I had testing done. It's just a procedure." But, I mean, to be fair to Erock, I mean, it sounded like one hell of a procedure they had to do to the guy. So, but I mean, honestly, the procedure sounded worse than the testing, to be completely honest with you. But I just love a good Erock bashing. So Cumia at the new studio. Seems everything's working. I kind of like the setup too. The book show, the live on air thing. Great setup going for a South Carolina crib. But yeah, so he's been missing a lot of time, but of course, from his surgery and then all the complications. But now that he's in South Carolina and he gets to just do the show, I think from his house again, you're probably not going to miss that many more shows because I'm guessing he just has to go either downstairs or out to his garage or whatever. And apparently he bought a lot of land there, got a good property going. So that was the update. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.